Hello. Ooh, new soft shell coat. Don't mind if I do. Can't remember if I had this on. Ooh, hello. Can't remember if I had this on last time, but if I didn't, if I did, should have mentioned it because it's glitzy. It's like living in the Ritz, but delivering for a delivery company. Many more are available. Quick one on the extremes of customers that I face, and I'm sure every other driver does when they're delivering. What's happening here? Have I got a massively macho chest recently? Yes, but anyway. So one day, probably about 6 weeks ago, once again, as always, name no names, I had the extreme of going to a customer, a new area, block of flats, got to the front door, buzz, nothing. Ooh, block of flats, I'll try them around that buzzer to see if someone else will let me in. Buzz, buzz, two at a time. Doesn't matter if they both come back to me, I'll balance it. One of them come back to me, can you let me in, blah, 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 explain why, thank you, please, lovely, went in. Parcel, boom, on my way out, suddenly big window of one of the bottom flats opens like that, one of those like, I don't know, hinged ones. Chap sticks his head out, I think, it's all right, maybe he's expecting a parcel. I say, all right, sir. Said, sir, nice. He said, why are you looking in my son's bedroom window? In that voice, pretty much. I said, my brain went, I said, sorry. He went, you've been looking in my son's bedroom window. I laughed, like in that kind of, not nervous, because I wasn't nervous, I'm well strong, but in that kind of complete not knowing what he's talking about way, I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, I was just first time here, I'm delivering. He went, it's funny, is it? I went, no. I said, what you're talking, like, you bringing up's quite funny. And he said, well, it's not funny. And I went, oh, I don't know who you're talking to. He went, I'm talking to a mug, aren't I? I went, no, you're not talking to a mug. I said, you're talking a bit like a mug, if I'm being honest. Didn't like that very much. Didn't get Larry physical, because I'm a beast, but it was a bit like, oh, I'm talking to a mug. Just walked on, thought, I'm all dressed up in this, don't get involved. But just thought in my head as I walked away, what are you on about? What gives you the right to talk to me like that? And no, I wasn't looking at anyone's window, let alone your son's. I didn't say any of that, but it all went on in my head. Anyway, drove on, a little bit rattled internally. Next few customers, didn't get my normal chirpy, didn't get anything rude, but were a bit like, there's your parcel, thank you. About half an hour later, got to the other extreme. Got down a customer's drive, delivered, saw a metal box to the left, thought, what's that? Is that for parcels? Delivery drivers, please take one. Opened it up. It's like a Pandora's box of small snack biscuits. There's a tiny, not Twix brand, but supermarket brand Twix copy. There's some Kit Kat varieties of the same thing. There's all sorts. There's even some the gold, really like wafery, caramelly, lovely ones. I thought, that's so nice. Took one. She came to the door. Help yourself. I said, oh, would it be rude? Would it be wrong to take two? She went, take two. I took three. Pushed it a bit, but she'd kind of gone back inside then, so I thought three will be all right. Took three. Munched on them. Kept me sustained for about an hour and 20 minutes. They were lovely. And I just thought, how can two humans be such different extremes? They are. We see it every day as drivers. We're talking to the other drivers down here and our managers down here. Oh God, it happens a lot. But it's still when it hits you, not physically, but like mentally, you're like, what am I doing? I'm like your saviour. I'm giving you the stuff you desperately want and can't be bothered sometimes to go to the shops for, and you treat me like that anyway. Only other thing, new route today. Ooh, I'm going down to like King's Kerswell, Newton Abbot. Don't know it. Probably going to get jammed up in my van, according to James, one of my colleagues. Not looking forward to that. Not going to intentionally get jammed up in case any of my bosses are watching. But do I put my mirrors in? Do I try it like a ledge, or do I get out and walk, or do I find another way like a loser? Not sure. Maybe you can vote with thumbs up or thumbs down. I want some questions. So the next time I have one of these, I can say, I've had quite a few questions recently on, and I sound popular. That's what I'm all about, popularity. Anyway, take care. Have a lovely Saturday, the whatever it is of February. And got some new bracelets. Oh, I'm young and trendy. I'm not. From a very good friend of mine in Reloaded T-shirts in Tiverton. Excellent products. These, cheap as chips, quality, Maxo.